Greetings, all you sexy little starfish. Today, we are watching a movie that was suggested to me a while back by one of my longest running patrons, Pierre. Pierre, my little French baguette. Pierre from the Latin petra, meaning stone or rock. Well, Pierre, you're my rock. And according to Google, you must live on a patch of stony soil or are a stonemason by trade. I'm sure one of these things has to be correct. But today's movie is 1995's Decoy. And how can no one remember a movie starring Peter Weller, Robert Patrick, and Charlotte Lewis? Well, you're about to find out, because this is Redeye Reviews. First things first, both Peter Weller and Robert Patrick got famous for playing cyborgs, and it's pretty fitting because their acting in this movie is quite robotic. We start with a birthday party. I guess we forgot the piñata, and Robert Patrick is just such a nice guy, he volunteers. But Robocop bursts into the room. Looking like a 1980s lunch lady. I don't know, I'm pretty sure he has a hairnet on.
Easy, cowboy, easy now.
We see this man talking about a fresh new device he has for sale.
Imagine the first thinking machine. Easily worth $1 trillion.
Outside, we see this lady trying to get into a party.
Hey!
John told me there'd be a party.
You must be mistaken. There's no party tonight.
Oh, this guy needs to do voiceover for an old video game. Like, you know, in fact, let's try something.
Hey!
John told me there'd be a party, so here I am.
You must be mistaken. There's no party tonight.
Yeah, that sounds so much better. But this lady darts our voice artist and sneaks into the manor. She and her posse kill a handful of people, and she leaves a tape.
Just how bad is it? 5 men and counting, but we've got it back under control.
Oh, well, as long as you got it under control. You were like hired from an Instagram ad? Yeah, no, a lot of us died, but, then they ran away. We got it back under control. The message is from this dude who could be Larry David's brother. He's like, yo, I 3D printed that 3D printer. Why don't you print me up some money, or my posse of goons that I hired off the set of Blade 3 are gonna mess you up.
I don't care what it takes. Just get Travis and get him back here.
We visit our T-1000 and it gets hot before it gets cool.
You're not an easy man to find, Jack.
I'm here every day. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
If this turns into porn, I want to apologize now. Cause I didn't vet this movie before I picked it up, okay?
I might just blow your head off for kicks.
Wellington said you'd come.
Pierre, is this porn? Has our French Canadian fooled us all? No. Turns out we were hired to watch our man's daughter.
I'll need backup, but he ain't gonna come cheap.
You mean Baxter? He's a total psychopath.
While driving, we learn why it's a bad idea to mount a camera directly to the car.
Terrific. The strong silent type.
Oh, is anybody else taste throw up in their mouth right now? We pick up Peter Weller. He made the bold decision to shave his head for this role. But we walk in, we see that he's attempting to set up a LAN party so we can all play CSGO together. But Wi-Fi in the forest is shit. So they decide to talk some shit about the old man.
He didn't know Jenner had me down.
If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have been down. Is this girl just your usual serendipitous sense of humor, Jack?
I don't appreciate you talking about me or my father that way.
My house, my opinion, behold, the door.
Oh my God, yes. Let's put that on a shirt. Done. It's already done. Here it is. I'm serious. It's in the merch store. Link in the description if you want this shirt.
Done. $1 million. Done.
It's genius.
Anyways, they all head out. Cut over to the annoying bodyguard.
What a beautiful place.
A little different meeting people face to face, isn't it? Don't mess with me. Where's the money?
He's so bad at acting, the bad guys show up just to shoot him with this potato gun. Which I am pretty sure that's a potato gun. Back to our gang, hiding in a cabin and pretending it's not cold as hell in that place. Peter Weller's off in the woods being a true cyborg. So he's like a little human alarm system. And like true psychopaths, they dispatch the bad guys.
Put the gun down. Some moments are best not served. I got 2 more dead in the woods.
We head out into the woods, we find some random bus, and we hitch a ride.
We got company. Get this heap cranking.
All the way out.
I leave it.
While in the bus, we get into a firefight. It's a good thing everybody has absolutely terrible aim. We escape. They set up camp. For some reason, Robocop gets weirdly close to our girl. I mean, like, really, really weirdly close. It's gross. Moving on.
What's your name?
Diana Wellington.
Because Sarah was Diana Wellington's mother.
Ah! Now, who in the hell are you?
Hold the phone.
I am an actress. My name is Alex Cole. They hired me.
Okay. I did not see this coming at all.
I swear I don't know anything.
Oh, shoot her and get it over with.
What?
Some guy was calling on the phone all the time. He kept yelling at some guy on the phone.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you're not being hunted, otherwise you might have had to keep your voice down. Turns out Wellington hired her to pretend to be his daughter. Why? We don't know yet. The next day, we get in a gunfight, we have even more terrible aim, and nobody dies. Cool. We keep running. We get in another gunfight. We jump in the river. Honestly, it's just like 30 minutes of filler. The main point of all of this is they capture the actress who is not the daughter. But the main thing is, we learned that Wellington didn't actually care about getting his daughter or any of that stuff. No, they believed that Wellington hired the two of them so that they could purposely get killed by the bad guys and that he could get these two mercenaries killed because he hates their guts. It's a very complex, roundabout way of getting it done. So we head back to his place. He tries to rich guy monologue us, but Peter Weller is too bald and too old to give a crap.
Forget her, Jack. Keep your eye on the big picture.
Bet that felt really good. Not that we really care, but Robocop and Wellington's wife apparently loved each other, and he hated that. Yeah, but the wife is dead, so it doesn't matter. We also learn in a big twist that the real daughter we are looking for isn't even Wellington's kid. She's, in fact, Robocop's kid that he did not know about.
Hannah pleaded with me to let her go with you. I told her that if she ever left me, we'd never have her daughter back. Diana's not my daughter. She's yours.
Yeah, no, that wasn't smart. You got rid of your only bargaining chip. Maybe could have kept you alive. So now we can go and save the daughter who is actually baby Buckaroo Banzai and maybe save the actress too. if we care at all about her at this point. But we track down the bad guy base. They apparently stopped paying their city's electric bill. But either that or the electrician only had blue light bulbs left. I really don't know. All I do know is that it is dark as hell in here, and I assume it will be this dark for the rest of the movie.
This is not Diana Wellington! You are supposed to have finished them off!
These two start fighting each other, then at some point they both turn on the cameraman. I don't know what he did to piss them off, but they really don't like that camera. So our heroes dispatch all the bad guys. The rich bad guy is trying to get away with the actress, but it is so damn dark in here that he is just now getting to the ground floor. We get in a standoff. Bad guy goes down. Robocop gets shot.
Baxter!
Okay, this would be sad, and it should honestly be sad, but the audio guy did such a horrible job lining up the audio to his dying little lips.
Shot me. I didn't do that. Find my daughter.
That the whole thing is sad, but for an entirely other reason. It's just unfortunate. However, he dies. He asks us to find his real daughter and protect her. We promise to do that, but there's only like 3 minutes left in the movie, and we kind of have to spend 2 of those minutes getting his old leather coat from his house. So we just don't have time. We don't. And I wish I was joking, but for real, the movie it sort of ends. It just ends. The whole movie is spent protecting the wrong person, and then we never see the real person. So, yeah. I guess that's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and call it quits, and we'll head on over to Redeye Reacts. This studio's intro has more production value than the entire movie. Hey, this is a good PSA, folks. If you drive up to a bar at night, please, for the love of God, turn off your headlights. It's not fun for anybody.
Travis at half speed is better than any of Jenner's people at full speed.
Yeah, sure, and the Millennium Falcon could beat a TIE fighter doing the Kessel Run by more than 6 parsecs. What's your point? What's my point? I don't know. He told the other kids at summer camp he could swim to the buoy and back, and he was wrong.
We have a mutual friend, Wellington.
Wellington. You might know him by his first name. Beef?
More's the fool you. Nothing is ever what Wellington says it is.
Nothing is ever Welling says it is. Couldn't have better said that myself.
Man is smaller than a bug on the asshole of a bug.
If these guys are all that hot, maybe you ought to do them yourself, lady.
More important than your brilliant acting, sir, if you took that hat off, would the hair go with it? Can we all just acknowledge how insanely far that tiny punch threw our man? That is it. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe. Just click the button. Just do it. It's so easy, and it gives me like a hug every time you do it. So if you want to hug me, I don't know, click the button. Or don't. Act like it slaps me. I don't care. Either way. Like the video. Leave some comments. Pierre, you French-Canadian stallion, you. Thanks for the movie recommendation. It was perfect for us. If you want to do what they did, sign up for my Patreon. The link is down below. They vote on most of the movies we watch, so you kind of have control over me like a little puppet. As always, a huge shout out to each and every one of you patrons. There are a handful of new names. The list is growing like weekly, and I couldn't be happier, so thank you sincerely. Link down below, my Discord channel down below, the merch store with that new shirt that I am not kidding, I actually did make, and it is in there if you want to buy that. Link down below. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.
Hey!
John told me there'd be a party, so here I am.
You must be mistaken. There's no party tonight.